Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this reading for this coming week. For this reading I am using these mini jade stones, jade pebbles that I have for you, so I hope you enjoy. Then I'll be drawing out cards from the tarot of the divine as well. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find the link in the description box. And also please do make sure you are subscribed and do hit that notification bell. You can also hype, like, share, comment. Very much would be very helpful and I appreciate that. Okay, Capricorn, let's begin. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, needing space. I see here very much for you. You are needing space. There's something that you've been thinking about, whether you should go on holiday on your own, or, you know, you could have family. You could be, there's like a number of responsibilities here, but you're thinking about just traveling, going on a trip by yourself. It doesn't have to be by yourself, but I just see that you're needing space. And you know, it could be not necessarily taking a trip, but it just could be, you know, a change of environment, or just on your own, or having a long bath without being distracted. There's so many things like that. But you know, you try to not feel like, you don't like the feeling of feeling claustrophobic or trapped or anything like that, you know. So I do see it's like you're designing a plan, or a time schedule, something like that. It, you know, it shows if you stick to that plan, it can work out quite nicely. Just leaving room for some kind of flexibility or adjustment if needed. Divine timing is playing a nice role for you, though. Overall, you know, there is something that is coming through, that the journey has been protecting you. Some things did not come through for a very good reason, for a very good purpose. Things are going to come through when it's necessary. You're going to understand and find those answers for yourself soon, though, and it will all make sense. There's something to do with properties, managing properties perhaps, or moving to another property. Something about properties that you're managing. Maybe that's a specific message. But also needing to clear energies from where you work, where you spend a lot of your time. Basically, it's wanting you to clear that energy. So whether it's at home, work, both, wherever that may be, it's just wanting you to clear some stuck energy that could be around there as well. Yeah, divine timing really does play an important role here in your life. Someone is coming in that perhaps you haven't seen in a while. Unexpected. It could also be someone new that you were not expecting to meet, that kind of person. But it feels like it's an instant attraction. And not for everybody is to do with something romantic. It could be just someone that you instantly click with, and you know, it's some kind of soul connection, that it is something for the long term, that you both will be there for one another, which is really good. There is something that you're going to finally walk away from or leave behind. You're no longer wanting or interested to be involved in, because it's been too draining. And so I do see you making that decision where you're just putting it up and focusing on what is actually fruitful for yourself as well. And there's also something about the advice you give, you should also listen for yourself. That's a strong message there that's come through. Practice what you preach, basically. All right, let's see what the cards have for you, lovely Capricorn. Now, the Chariot. Okay, the Chariot. Page of Wands. So, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. You're very good at coming up with plans, with ideas, with thoughts, and putting them into action. You don't just talk and not do. You're a doer, and you want to make sure that you're a good doer as well. So there are certain results, outcomes that you're going to see very, very soon. Actually, you planted the seeds a while back, and it's all starting to be produced. It's all starting to come through. There is a refusal to allow any kind of negative energy to enter your life, you know, and new connections. You're starting to build new connections, which is really important for you as well. And with the Queen of Coins, this is something that you're taking seriously in terms of this journey, and knowing that this is going to pay off for the long run, you know, long-term success for you. And there's something also coming through that is very, very peaceful in terms of, you know, less chaos. Oh, lovely. The 10 of Cups. Too many cards there. Oh, very nice. The 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. This is nice. And it feels like, you know, the absolute right change at the right moment. You know, we're talking about divine timing. This is really beautiful fortune, good fortune that is coming into your life. And as I was saying, things feel a lot more peaceful. Coming into your life to really kind of heal perhaps some wounds that have been there that you no longer need to tend to anymore. So it's allowing this Wheel of Fortune to turn in the right way for yourself. There is a big yes that I see here, and it does feel like it's a surprising effect, you know. It's like you know that you are on something, yeah, that's like you're cherishing a project, a plan. You're cherishing something that's a diamond for you. And this is a situation that could really add so much more value and opportunities for yourself as well. It is also talking about really looking after yourself, tending to what is important. But I do see togetherness, support, you know. It's like just putting a bit more fairy dust where it's needed. That's what I'm seeing here. Like you add a touch of, you know, magic here and there. The Queen of Cups, and adding a bit more love into the situation as well, which is really important. Most importantly, it's like you have to have that love within yourself to give, to receive it as well. And you're going to see like a very strong continuous effect of that. There is something here that you will experience great fulfillment. And again, it's because you are nourishing what is important, those areas that are important, and not forgetting yourself in the process, you know. You have managed to hit several targets for you to come to the final round of this. It could have been some negotiations that you've been going through. It works in your favor, and you know that you can do it 100%. 100. But you know how smart you are. You always have something, you know, up your sleeve, and manage to get ahead of it. I love this for you. Thank you, Capricorn, so very much. I hope that this was helpful. And by the way, thank you for those who have donated. You know who you are. Thank you so very much if that is you. I can't, PayPal doesn't allow me to reply back to any, you know, any of that. So truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I cannot thank you enough. Really do appreciate all of you. Cannot do this without you. Thank you so much. And until next time.